welcome to another episode of The Budgeted Collector. Buckle up your utility belts as we take a look at DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series figures. In 1992, Fox released Batman the Animated Series. Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski were the ones behind the art and the style of the series, which was also taken in part from Tim Burton's 1989 and 1992 Batman films. It had this very stylistic Art Deco / Gothic feeling to it, and it really just made the characters pop. It introduced new characters such as Harley Quinn, who became part of Batman's canon almost immediately. During the show's run, Kenner produced a line of action figures that were very inexpensive and very basic. They ranged between the price range of $3 to $5. In the fall of 2014, DC Collectibles began releasing these higher-end figures that divided the line into art from Batman the Animated Series, as well as the later art from the new Batman Adventures. The figures from Batman the Animated Series included Robin, Man-Bat, Catwoman, and the Joker. The figures from the new Batman Adventures consisted of Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, the Creeper, and Batman himself. Each one of these figures is a perfect representation of the character they're based on from the series. They stand about 6 to 7 inches tall and have roughly about 18 points of articulation. The detail is spot on, and each character comes with a handful of accessories, such as additional hand sculpts, as well as iconic pieces from different episodes they were in. DC Collectibles has done a great job with the visual representation of these characters, but unfortunately, the build quality leaves something to be desired. For instance, Man-Bat's joints on both his arms and legs are unbelievably loose. They're frequently falling when you try to pose them, which makes it very difficult for him to stand upright or pose at all. While on the other hand, Two-Face's joints are extremely stiff. At times you feel like the figure might break when you're trying to move the leg or arm in a different direction. On the other hand, figures such as Batman and Joker, they're very easy to pose and feel sturdy. There seems to be an inconsistency amongst the build quality with regards to all the figure molds, and hopefully DC Collectibles can work that out before they put out the next line coming this fall. Each one of these figures retails for $24.99, which is a pretty decent price for a higher end action figure, but unfortunately feels just too much considering the build quality issues. I would recommend these toys to any fan of Batman the Animated Series, but if you're just a general Batman fan, you might want to consider passing on them. You can find them at pretty much any of your local comic book stores, and if they don't have them, more often than not, they'll be willing to order them for you. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Join me next week when we check out Bandai's Ashigaru Stormtrooper. Support your local comic book stores, and stay passionate about the things you love. Finger gun!